Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is going to be all about change your story. It is always in our power and always in our control at any given moment in time to change our story. This is Anna Murphy's with Mendy Horse Counseling, dedicating this channel to living our best life, sharing information that I'm learning as I am now into my practicum as a professional counselor. And I've had the opportunity to free myself from so many things that I was carrying. Examples like unhealthy attachment styles, beliefs about the world and who I was in relation to it, other people's opinions. There was a lot that I was carrying that would literally shape the way that I experience life through romantic partners, through my friendships, through my employments, through how much belief I had in myself that I deserve to have everything in life and I deserve to be happy. We're going to talk all about that and how to change our story. So it is a true fact that when we're children, we don't necessarily have the ability to really control that story. Children, as science says, they are mostly in the theta wave state when it comes to their brain activity, which is like the most susceptible, frequency to absorb what is going on in their microsystem, like their system around them, their parents, primary caregivers. Then there's like macro systems, like what country are you living in? Like how is that country, what is it teaching, the religion, like all these things, right? So we start to carry all these beliefs and they start to create the story. And stories can vary, right? Like stories can be, I have to work really hard to be loved, or I can only marry a person of my own color to keep my parents happy and to be fulfilled in life, or I need to have a family and have children in order to be happy. Different stories, like stories such as, oh, this is a good one. When I make a mistake, I deserve to get punished. Stories such as, whenever I start to date someone, I know that when they get to know the true me, they're going to leave. Whenever I put myself out there and I am brave and courageous, I get hurt. We create these stories through the experiences that are taking place in our immediate environment. And this is not good and or bad. This is just what is. So this is why therapy is so helpful when we get older and we become adults. And then a true adult brain is from the ages of 24 years old and over. I'm not saying that adolescents cannot rewire their system. They definitely can. It's just not necessarily their priority. Their priority is to lean towards their peers and sort of test their limits, test the beliefs, those types of things. And it's so wonderful to be able to guide our children and the adolescents in our life. But if just talking about like the adults that we are today, wanting to change our story. And literally I was having a conversation with my mom yesterday because she was talking about like people's opinions. This backpack that we start to carry as a child, and like it gets filled with things, right? People's opinions, negativity, sad things that happen around the world. Like our backpack just keeps getting filled with things that are not necessarily ours, right? Like think about how your primary caregiver, for example, and or your teachers, like how did they relate to you? What messages were they giving to you? Like I had some pretty wild messaging when I was a kid. One of it was, if you're not perfect and you make mistakes, you will get punished. Like that is a story. Or If other people are not happy, I have to do everything in my power to make sure that they are happy. Even if that means 10 cartwheels in the air, it is my job to not rock the system. All these beliefs are not serving, and they were not serving me. And I certainly don't want to pass them on to my children. I want to pass on to my children beliefs such as the only person that matters what you think about you is yourself. When you make a mistake, it is an opportunity for you to grow, and it's an opportunity for you to learn. Yeah. What was the other one that I mentioned? I can't even remember it. These things sometimes just come like divinely. The messages just come divinely guided, and then poof, they disappear. But I feel like this is the point that I want to make. Like, as adults, that old story, we now have a chance to rewrite it. So in the therapeutic world, it's called narrative therapy, where you are the protagonist now in your life. You are the one that is on your pedestal, and you are the creator of your story. You are the author of your life. You have this power, and you have an opportunity to do this at any minute, at any point, at any time. So I will invite you to take a moment. We're going to do something a little bit different today. So if you're watching this and you're driving, you probably might have to come back to this, or if you're doing something that is requiring your attention, because we're going to go into our body a little bit to see perhaps where there is a story that is alive, and you might be conscious of it, or you might not be conscious of it. But a lot of the times what we are conscious of is the way that our body reacts to an experience. So say for me, for example, now that I have to put myself out there, and through my practicum, I have to lead part of the class that I am TAing, like as part of my practicum, and lead them into somatic therapy exercises, and or just like help co-teach the code of ethics. My immediate feeling when I have to put myself out there and like use my voice and use my knowledge, it's different when I'm doing a YouTube video, and or if you're listening on the podcast, because no one has to watch this video and or listen to the podcast or watch the podcast. So when I just say what I've learned that has helped me be free to like no one, essentially just myself, I can live with that. That feels really good to me, because I'm not forcing anyone to listen to this, and I'm not forcing anyone to be with me. Everyone exercises a choice, and they might like 1 minute or the whole thing or nothing at all, and that's totally okay. But when it's a setting where there's like other like a cohort of other people, and now they're mandated to like listen to me, because I guess actually they don't have to listen to me. They can, it's all on Zoom, so they can just mute me, and that's totally okay. But if you understand, my point is that there's a different story that plays out when I am forcing others to listen to me. So I didn't necessarily understand my story, but I was certainly feeling it, and my story lives in my tummy, right below my belly button, and that is our second chakra. That's the sacral chakra. We have the root chakra, that's like at the bottom. Then I believe that this one is the sense of self. I'm gonna have to look it up and put it in the description box. But the color of it is orange. So my orange sacral chakra is what gets really activated when I have to put myself out there. And then I now know, and I'm aware enough, thank God to physical wellness, or the physical wellness component of my studies, that not only did we have to learn how to incorporate physical wellness into our therapeutic practices that we're all going to have later on, we also had to practice on each other. So mine lives in my tummy, and the story is, if I make a mistake, I will get punished. Because as a child, every time I made a mistake, it didn't matter what it was. And in my eyes, a lot of those things did not even seem to be mistakes. It was very silly. There would be punishment, whether it was physical or whether it was silent treatment, whether it was like name calling. There would always be punishment. So the story lives in my body and has been living for 47 years. It's not that easy to change the story, but once we are aware of it, then with the power of neuroplasticity, we definitely can change it, because now we know we can apply this at any moment, at any time. So if you want to take a moment with me, and you can pause this video to get yourself into a comfortable seat. Please remember, if you're driving, you can pull over, or if you're listening in an unsafe place, you can always come back to this. But inviting you to take a couple of deep breaths. And really feel into your body. Always remembering that this is your practice. You exercise your autonomy at any minute, at any time. You can go as deep or as little or as surface level as it feels good to you. There is no right or wrong. It's only what is right for you. Scan your body along with me and see. Your body will speak to you. The body does keep the score. The body is its own intelligence system. The vagus nerve, the most primitive nerve in our body, governs our entire nervous system and is connected to everything. It's the highway to everything. Feel, what is it connected to? What part of your body is needing the most care right now? It might be more than one. And then ask it, what is it that you're needing? What story does it finally want to live? What narrative does it want to shed? And what narrative does it finally want to be a part of? Always remembering you can change your narrative at any point, at any time. This is your superpower. Feel what that new story feels like. I no longer let people's opinions drive my life. I no longer carry a backpack of what other people think, as it's been holding me down. I am allowed to make mistakes because I am human and I am worthy of it. I am worthy of love. I am worthy for people to show up for me. I am worthy of being kept, cherished, adored. I am allowed to be me. and I completely love and I accept myself. You can pause this video and continue to write your own story. This is what my body needed to hear in this moment. And then you can slowly come back to the room. Hands on your heart. Using your breath to recalibrate your nervous system. And gently open your eyes. Oof, I have to say, for me, this feels so calming right now. I want to take a nap. This exercise is available for you at any time, any moment in time. In the morning, in the evening, when you have 5 minutes in the middle of the day, just learn to scan your body and see what story is it thirsty to finally live. In your romantic relationships, in your professional environment, in your friendships, even within yourself. How do you finally want to feel about yourself within yourself and with your lovers and with your co-workers? Excuse me. What is it that you want to feel? Feel free. I was going to say, just send me to like your story so I can witness it, because there is power in witnessing it. Or you can send it to a beloved friend or somebody that you super duper trust. I do have my email address connected, or you can put it in the comment box. Like, what if it feels right to share your story and then anchor it in with "so it is," and "so it is," and "so it is." I would be honored to be a part of that. And yeah, I guess I feel quite comfortable to end the video here. So as always, thank you so much for tuning in, whether it's for a minute or for the full thing, and for literally doing the work with me in order for you to live your best life and like literally change your reality by changing how you personally relate to yourself. That will be mirrored by how life is related back to you. You are always in control. I am always in control. We are always in control of our narrative. So cheers to that. And with so much love and so much respect, and again, with so much gratitude, any likes, subscribes, obviously any of that stuff is always very welcome, but not necessary. I'm just here to, yeah, I guess I'm just here to share what has helped me, and that should be enough, and that is enough. And again, with all my love and gratitude, I'll see you next time.